It's Team Dad Gaming, back with another episode of the Colorado Rockies franchise. In the last episode here, we got to see the season opener versus the Tampa Bay Rays. You weren't here for it, you missed a good game. It was scoreless completely until the 7th and hitless for both teams till the 5th. Then in the 7th, the Rockies came through and got a 3-run home run from Michael Toglia and an RBI single from Ryan McMahon. If you did miss the episode, I highly suggest you go to it. This episode, we're going to be getting to the first month of April and looking at the draft class for the first time. Tovar injured for 2 weeks. Well, you don't like to see that. Excellent press auto. Overall pick, 2 top 50 picks. That's good to see. So let's see. Looks like right now the #1 pick is projected to be a catcher. Do need a catcher. Georgia Central? Where's Georgia? So we'll definitely be seeing, scouting that position. It'll be East. Kind of need everywhere, so I'm not particularly looking for anything correct, but if I can get a very valuable position like catcher out of the way, I would love to do that. Like a lot of pitchers in the top 10. What will happen? Pitching Central, take him off. I like to do 2 positions and then 1 pitching, unless like I really need pitching, but I guess we're just gonna look and see. There's a lot of pitchers in top 10, so maybe we'll do pitching, unless I see like a particular position of someone that I think looks really good. Kenny's in top. Looks good. Looks like there's a lot of good outfielders in this draft. Even some Central catchers that could be good. We'll do that to start off. And then our first game we're going to play today will be against the Dodgers. Miller's off to a decent start, except he hasn't drawn a walk yet this season. Looks like a lot of struggling bats. Kind of be expected. I mean, even if I wanted to change the lineup a little bit, like, there's nothing for me to do. Maybe we take Moni. I mean, he's only played in 9 games, so it's like, what do you even do? It's only, we're not even that far in. It's been alright. We'll move him up a little. Chris Bryant's been mid so far. Ryan Felcher's been alright. Kyle Freeland's been alright. Austin Gommer's been surprisingly really good so far. Bullpen other than our closer's been really good. Far 48% drafted, looks good. Anyone else here? It could be a good late round pick. Give them like 3 or 4 weeks or something. Let's see which game we want to play. We ever played with Herman? Let's play with Freeland. We are 4-13 to start the season. Pretty realistic to what they're doing in real life. I mean, they're like 4-24 right now or something. I mean, their ERA is at a decent spot, but their hitting is so going against Rockies 660. Good counts on. We have been in, sure. We have 2 people batting above 250.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready.
Rookie. Good start the season on
to go. And on the mound in this one, Roki Sasaki.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
In the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of
batting 9 hits in 62 at-bats.
chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Here's Michael Tolia.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
2 outs. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
3 of those being home runs.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back.
Low fastball, almost swing at it. 2-2 count coming up to Toglio.
High fly ball, right field. Pajes sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. Back after this. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I've no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce back players in the league. We'll see today. They'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
The wind of the pitch. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through.
This is his first game of the year.
To the infield.
Next offering misses. Ball 3. Edman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball line to center. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here's Freddie Freeman. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No
on the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play.
Do get 2 hits.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Brenton Doyle. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swings through it for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Here's the second baseman, Owen Miller. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He's gotten hit so far to start the season, but man, he can't draw a walk to save his life.
Swing and he breaks his bat. Has to barehand it. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bryant now. Draws the walk there. And that's their first base runner of the game. Nick Martini will hit.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
This one in the air. Senzel drops into the glove, and that'll do it. So back here at Dodger Stadium, Will Smith to the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. Doyle makes the grab, one down. Kike Hernandez at the plate. Swings and misses. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's
I didn't know Nixon's always on the Dodgers. Not sure he is.
Been getting great results lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across.
Got him swinging.
Out. Clutch strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now, Andy Pajes. Fights it off. He'll see another.
It's much easier to do.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Tosses to first, and that is the inning.
But he's out.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
We're Zach Bean here, Rockies.
Hard hit to third.
Way, but that was strike to third.
Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Jacob Stallings now.
Opening day went through 4 and hasn't done anything.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 1 out. Base is empty.
Feels like that low fastball. 1-2 count here.
Outside low, and it's 2-2.
Working the count. Yeah, just this team, man. Nothing special. Hard swing onto that splitter. 1-on-1 off the bat. But how slow
Not
he
in time. Great
That
effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next to hit is Ezekiel Tovar. Ripped on a line.
But it's a good swing onto that one.
And he makes the catch. Throw over to first.
I told him that there's 2 outs.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. McMahon working through some struggles lately.
Right, but a good swing on his last that way. He takes that
Smoked to the
way,
left,
that's another
base hit.
for the
And now
Rockies here.
first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here at the power bat.
So digging in, Michael Tolia gets a piece and stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball still, 1-2 count.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Can't get it in play. Already up to 50 pitches here.
That's off the mark. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Getting a lot of pitches here.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. And that's the third out. 2 left for Colorado. Still no score. Back here in L.A. And now it's going to be Tommy Edman.
1 for 1 so far. Hit a single back in the first.
Fought off foul. Line drive. Nice grab.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
1 ball.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
1-2 count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some. So that was nicely done to beat the odds.
Runner takes off. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 outs. Popped up. Tovar on the move. And that will end the inning.
Tovar makes the play. Scoreless game.
And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Next offering is fouled back. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Going up on 60 pitches here in the 4th for Suzuki.
And there's a ball.
3-2 count.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back.
Deep into left field. And it
dives. Brings it in at the wall.
So almost with deep there, but barely misses it. He thought he had it.
Owen Miller digging in for the Rockies.
Owen Miller here.
That one the other way.
That one other way.
And there's 2 down. Here is Chris Bryant.
Worked a count in his last. Worked a walk in his last.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith.
He's just in front of that fastball.
Swing and a ground ball.
McMahon's there to make the play.
Sends it to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's Kike Hernandez. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Now here is James Outman. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball.
2 outs. Base is empty. The other way, McMahon jump throw across his body. Throw picked out of the dirt. Body save.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
2 outs. In the dirt. Throws it away.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Man on second, 2 down. Back foot slider struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Marquini.
And it remains 2-2.
Oh, for one of the days so far.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now the right fielder, Zach Veen. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab, 2 down. Jacob Stallings getting ready to hit.
Surprising input too on this last at bat.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past it. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now, Andy Pajes. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a run aboard to start the inning. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets away from Stallings.
Oh, that's another wild pitch.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Pajes at second with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Miller gets it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Chris Taylor now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
On the ground. And that's a fair ball. And the Dodgers score first. It's 1-0.
Oh, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Veen brings it in with a nice running grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a
runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. 1 run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-2.
Here in the 5th inning, and
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now move to first. And he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now 2-2.
High fastball there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Literally.
And now here is Michael Tolia. And fouled off.
Once again, we went that back. It's like his last one. Fouling off some pitches.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity, and it is hard to catch up to.
Inning. So in now for Colorado, Owen Miller. On the ground to third. That ends the frame. Make it back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's Kike Hernandez. Here's Bud Black towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change here. Antonio Senzatella gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And he takes a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And
now a great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. Love to see that, because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's Nick Senzel. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ripped to short. Whips it across. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
No, he held up. Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside. And that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Could have been ball 4. Could have been strike 3.
Tap to first.
And he taps that to the first
Freeman.
baseman.
And he takes it himself for the out.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Luis Garcia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Phillips warming up as well. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Zach Veen. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. A new arm into the game, the righty, Evan Phillips.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason that they're put in these situations. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Not close with that one, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Stays alive. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one not close. And the count's full. That one ripped. Doyle makes the grab, one away. Tommy Edman at the plate. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. Fouled off left side.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Line drive, brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here.
This particular game.
Here in LA. 1-0.
Rockies not able to make the moves. Get swept by the Dodgers here. Good outing from Freeland. Unfortunately, does take the loss, but 5 one-run innings is a very respectable game. Padres are interested in offering us a trade. Adrian Morehouse. Not for a really good year. It's like common sense would tell me to take this, but looking at his stats, for at least sim play, I'm not sure if this is if he's gonna be very good, so I'm gonna decline that for now, but we'll come back to it. let's look at the prospects one more time before we end this episode. Stuart Larson looking really good. Looks like there's a lot of players that need to be scouted more though. We do now have Rick Gonzalez fully scouted, overall 67 to 77, 87 to 97 in potential. Looks like he's going to be a very good hitting catcher and a very respectable defending catcher. Projected to be the #1 overall pick. These two catchers do look good though, the next 4, and they're all centrals, so I think we're gonna scout those next. Marlo Zimmer is looking pretty good. And 19, just a month into the season. Looking, there's players that are struggling to are regressing a lot. I'm guessing his potential like 83 or something. Miller's been our kind of highlight. He's been really fucking good. Trying to walk more. We do have control over him, but we might just kind of sell high on him, see if we can get something. Toglia, kind of doing Toglia things, I guess. Doyle's starting to play a bit better. Love to see that. His contact versus righties has gone up. Love to see that. Man, now that we moved him down in the lineup, starting to play a little bit better. Last 10 games batting .316. Chris Bryant, honestly surprised he hasn't got a season-ending injury. Dave Stallings, everything's negative except for his lefty stats. At least he has that going. Pitchy Myers, Herman continues to struggle. Iron Filter continues to have a decent year so far. Freeland's okay. Gower's off to a great start. Bullpen's been pretty good. But that's going to be the end of the episode here. Next episode we will finish May, and then we're going to get through it. I'm very excited to see where this team could go. Hoping we can make something good out of it. But that's going to end the episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you're excited to see the team as much as I am, go ahead and leave that like. Catch y'all later. Peace.